I've taken a flat paint brush. You can use any number of brush depending on the canvas you are using. Firstly, I'll try to mix a color maroon with brown and black in order to get darker tone of red or darker tone of maroon. Make sure you mix your paints well so that they can give you a good realistic finish on the object. It is very important to understand that while you're painting, you should know the theory of light, and also if you are making something, there'll always be two parts of the painting. One is the darker side and one is the lighter side. Make sure that you first calculate what part of your painting should be darker and what part of your painting will be the lighter. So here I am using this side, which is my right, as the darker tone, and obviously if the ball is placed on a surface, the down part of the ball will be darker, and as it goes up the tone will get lighter and lighter. And if I tell you that light is coming from the left hand side, like from here, then the reflection or the most radiant part of the ball would be this top left corner. Okay, so as you can see, I have mixed all three colors together and I am now making a base of this ball. I find flat brushes very easy to handle while painting, but it's totally up to you to use any color or any brush of your choice while you're doing scene. Always make sure to outline the object first with the help of any lighter tone of paint or pencil, whatever suits you. Because this way you will get a very good finish and good outline of the object you're painting, like I am doing in the case of this ball. You don't have to worry about the unfinished area because at the end of the painting we'll always give the object a finishing touch. It's completely alright if it looks unfinished at this stage. Okay. So at this point of time we have just blocked the area of painting or the object we are painting. From this is where the theory of light begins. So as I told you, you'll have to first calculate that from where the light is coming on the object. So I am making this part where I'm putting my brush, the right hand side of the object as the darker part and the left side of the object as the lighter part. I'll now take little red color and mix it with little of brown or another shade of brown and maroon, then little of yellow in it. So as I told you, this part of the painting will be the darker part. So I'm going to start with the left hand side of the painting, and I'll just blend the color into the base color with the help of a brush. Always make sure to understand that what is the shape of object, because if you paint an object which is flat and you painted it in round strokes, or if you paint an object which is round and you paint it in the straight strokes, it won't give you volume. So for volume, you'll always have to paint the object in its original shape. Like the ball is round, you'll have to paint it in round motion. So right now we are working on layer number 2. I'm using the same circular motion in which the object is. So as you can see, the darker tone is at its dark and the ball is looking a little brighter at the top area. Okay, so you can clearly see the difference, but you cannot see any unfinished merger between these two tones. This is the darker tone and this is relevantly lighter tone of the object. I will now use the same maroon I have prepared for the second tone and add little yellow into it to make it little brighter. Make sure to blend your colors on your palette well before you apply it on your canvas. I'll leave a little part from here and apply the third layer at the top of this ball in the same circular motion. We are done with the third layer of the painting, and you can visibly see the difference between all two layers. They are perfectly merged. As well, they are also giving you the side of darker and lighter shade. I'll make little more of an orange shade out of this maroonish red on the outer side of the wall. And I'll continue doing this in the same round motion I was doing it before. Make sure that you're painting with the light hands. You can always use a dry brush in order to blend the colors. Or two layers if you find that there should be more blending. Again, I'm doing this with the help of a round brush but within a circular motion. I'll use the same brush and make some crisscross movements in order to blend the layering with the darker tone of the object. I'll add some white into this orangish shade of maroon again to give the object a highlighted tone. Again, this is what I'm doing with the same brush I was using for the previous layer. I am doing this with the help of crisscross motion. And again, this whole layer will merge with the darker part of the ball in the same crisscross motion. Blending the two layers with the help of the dried brush and doing it again with the circular motion. You can visibly see the depth and volume of this object now. I'll now use the raw white to give this more prominent highlights. So since the light was coming from the top left of the object, I'll highlight the top left part of the object to give this a hint of light falling on it. That too is again in the circular motion. We'll now dry our brush with the help of a paper towel and then merge the layer with the previous one. Again in the same circular motion so that these lines will fade out. So as you can see, the lines are now fading out and the layers are merging well together. Blending the both layers with the help of a dried brush is the key. Again, little white on this top. And blend. Circular motion again, little white. Creating little highlights on this to give it an impression of shine on the bottom. Okay, so as I said, we'll now finish the outer layer, the outline of the object with the darker tone in order to give it a finished look. I'll do it with the help of all these three colors which I used as the base part for blocking the object, which was maroon, black and little brown. We are just smoothing the outline of the object that we drew at the beginning. I'll just wipe this color off and blend the outline with the already applied layers to smoothen the strokes. And there we go. We finished the merging session. I hope you liked the basic blending tutorial. And if you did, just let me know and comment if you liked it. Thanks for joining in.